Hello everybody, today is Tuesday the 12th of September and I'm going to make a card. I'm trying to make one similar to the last one with that flap mechanism, but differently. Yeah, again I will link the video from Jennifer Mc Guire in the info box because it's more like those ones. Yeah, so I show you what I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use this square for the card base. It is not lawn fawn. I don't know where I have it from. The rest I use is lawn fawn. I'm gonna use those two scalloped circles. They have some color on it from earlier projects. Then I have the Spiffier Speckles paper pad with those gold foils and stuffs. I want to use the birdhouse again, this time as a birdhouse with the add-on for Christmas. Then I have the Seasons Tweetings Winter Sparrows and the Merry Christmas hot foil stamp, which is new. And the concept of the card is there will be a circle in the front with the birdhouse on it. And when you pull a tab, it will open and show the smaller circle with this on it. And I'm going to use the same or similar speckled paper for the outer frame and the background, and another one for the next circle. So I have not decided yet. Maybe I do that off camera, but they're pretty. Okay, so I got this one with the golden speckles for the background. Then I have this one for the first circle where I want to put the birdhouse on it. It doesn't have golden speckles, but it has the birdhouse on it, so it doesn't need that pretty of a background. And then this one will be the smaller circle, and I am going to hot foil something on it, so I didn't take the golden speckles here either. So here I got my background, the big thing, the smaller thing for the hot foil stamp, because it fits exactly on it. And I have this Spellbinders Glimmer hot foil, and it's this iridescent gold. So this needs to go on here. I don't see where it goes. I thought about foiling it first and then cutting it out, but I didn't want to use the whole paper thingy. I'm trying to just go close to the edges so I see where it is and then try to center it in that. And my motorical skills are not here today. Center that here. Hope it's on it. Maybe I can hold it against the light. Yeah, maybe like that. I just use my heat-resistant tape for the moment. Stick it on here like that. Maybe that works. So. Okay. And while I'm waiting for my glimmer hot foil thingy to warm up, I have my scrap paper drawer here, and I want to see what colors I want to use for my birdhouse. And this will be lovely. And it just works. Okay, this for the main thingy. And maybe a roof, a door, and where's the other thingy? Then I need some white for the snow, some black for the string of my lights, and then I want to take glitter paper And I guess I cut it out with one or two different colors. So I can then add the bulbs somehow, mix and match it. We're gonna try those. This for the snow roof and this for the lamps. I don't know how it looks with one color, but I'm gonna try that out. So those are the main ingredients. Let's see how that turned out. If I got the middle. Oh no, that was not enough pressure. So I need to add a little more. Oh, to add a little more thing, and it also shows that the paper nearly doesn't show. Okay, let's do that again. Now I'm going for normal white paper, a bit thicker, and do that again. Have this strip left over. Okay, maybe just cut it off here. Okay, same result. I need to do it again and really make my sandwich thicker. This doesn't work. Oh no. So I have added quite a few more layers. No, still doesn't work. Okay, well, now I'm pissed off. I don't know what's wrong. It was a very thick sandwich. Okay, now I switched my tactics because I don't want to do that anymore. I looked for a German Christmas sentiment now. I don't have a big one, so I'm taking Frohes Neues Jahr, which means Happy New Year. So it's gonna be we call it Sylvester. That's New Year card. And I need to cut that out again, and then I emboss it because I love embossing. And now I might take a gold speckled paper because there won't be foiling on the thingy. So I don't know how to make that work. I added so many layers, and I wonder if it's the hot foil stamp or my machine, but I added about 3/4 papers, and it was hard to get it through, so I can't add many more. So here is the gold foil speckle, and I just take either black embossing powder or clear and stamp it with black or the color or silver. No, I don't want to try anything new now. Powder tool, even though I don't really need it. So I'm using clear gloss, and when it goes on the rest of the panel and I don't want to color over it, it doesn't really matter. And here I got Lawn Fawn Jet Black. It's a new stamp, so I didn't sleep that well tonight. I had a nightmare, and then I got up. I didn't dare to sleep anymore, and then I went back to bed at 6. Oh, okay, the gold speckles behave like normal gold speckles, so one should use what's it called, Versamark, because I don't know if you see that, but the speckles show through. Oh, I just touched it. Show through like there in the E. That's when I normally use Versamark. Okay, did not know that. Also, it doesn't stick well. Barely stuck. And now I'm missing some footage because every time I thought I started a recording, I stopped it. And when I stopped it, I started it. I was just wrong about it. So it looked very bad. So I had to do it again. Okay, I didn't record that. So I lined up my stamp. And now I need the powder tool, because the black embossing powder goes all over. And then you would have those black dots. And I cleaned my stamp a bit, and now I use the Versamark thingy, sticky ink. And then I hope that works better. I'm going over twice. So. It's not in the middle anyway. I don't care about that. So, but now that held. One could clean it off with a brush, but I'm too lazy for that. Just leave it like that. But I'm way more happy with that now. Okay, lovely. Now I'm happy. Okay, now I go clean my stamp in the. So I've stamped my winter birds off camera. Also looked for more birds. I got this hippo birdie to you, this one, and those had similar birds too. And then I colored them just in fun colors, and I'm gonna cut them all out. And I'm very happy I have the dies for that. And I got them all here. Put them aside for later. Now to the mechanism. I have this also scrap paper. It's quite thick, and I will do the same as the last time. I take 3 centimeters. I have a cool ruler. I like to have a thick strip. It's about 1 1/4 inch. All right, now I need to cut that apart. It's crooked already. So here's my strip. I just remembered I need to assemble the house too. So this is going to be on the front, and this is going to be behind, and this strip will get attached to that one. So maybe like that far. So when I make a score line around here, 1.5 inches or something, and then another half for the bending. Okay, and this time we don't need to make another strip because my oh, maybe I should have checked that. No, that should work. So the first one will go to the to the first score line, and the second one will go to the second one. It could go a bit over, I think, and then it covers up the rest entirely. Now this shows, could I go over it too? Maybe I could go over that too, but then I have not a lot of space to. I think I want a wider strip. Do that again. Which the one in between needs to be longer, wider, so maybe like that. I'm not telling you the measurements because I don't know them. So I think that should be enough to put that on. Okay. So maybe I want this a bit sturdier, so I cut this one out. And I'm just gluing this one on top of the other one with liquid glue. But I want all of it to stick nicely. I do that again. This glue dries so quickly when I do that, it's nearly already dry. And there's not much wiggle room, so has a little shadow layer. Yeah, just pretend that was on purpose. So, okay. I want to do the house first now. So here are my house pieces. And I did cut this out first in gold, and then with the wire that looks like that. And I did not like that much, so I used pixie dust glitter paper from Fawn, and that's very classy. And I don't want to mix and match. So, and I also won't ink blend anything. I just use the paper the way it is. And I can still do that. Before I stick it on the paper, I might want to put a bird behind here. So, but now I just glue that on. Then the roof. Or the lights first. I don't know. Too late for that. Okay, so I'm trying to glue that on here first. I also have the porch, window perch, bird perch. So, and now take that. Yeah, one should make dots so it's a bit better. It's always a gluey mess, but I have glitter glue which dries clear. Helps a bit with not having the glue stuff everywhere. And then I have my birdies, because it's going on to this one, just in the middle. And this one will be when it's opening. And at New Year's, you give each other a hug. So they give each other a hug. And this one, cheers or something. And I also have some music notes, which could be fun. Also from Fawn. I love music notes. So I could just, or have that on top. No. Here. Or the other one. That one. And just spread some music notes around. I think that looks great. Nothing short than great. Okay. Oh, dog fight outside. And then here I want to have one that looks out the window or is behind it. So maybe that's this one. In here. And then I'll also put a twig or something. Have that here. And this one. Where's the other one? That one. There. Ah, maybe like that. But I'll glue it on off camera, it's just better. I changed my mind a bit, so I just added those music notes, and I want to add some wink of Stella onto those notes. Just to have a little glitter. Because I wish they were sparkly paper or something. But they're not. And then again, the figuring out how to assemble the rest. And this is the birdhouse. It's not that spectacular, and actually I could fit another one there. Maybe as I got rid of the huggers on the inside, I might just put them out here. fit nicely. Okay. And then I want to start with preparing this thingy. So this will be on the middle and on this part. And then this needs to go behind the thing. And I need space to glue this one down on the right hand side. I don't know how far, but it doesn't need, it starts like this and then you pull it and then this part goes back. So it needs a little wiggle room on the back, but not that much. So I'm going maybe like there. And I try to take the middle and make a little bigger slit than 3 centimeters. That is 13.5. What's 6.5 is the middle. Okay, you can figure that out yourself because I really can't. Okay, now make a slit there. I did not check that. I hope this is the bigger. Oh, it's trying to be parallel. Cutting that out. So. I'm very scared of X-Acto knives. So I always cover it up right away. Now I lost my protection. I heard a story from Anke's art. She's a German artist and she does a lot of X-Acto knife cutting, and this is so not in the middle. And she always has the knife out, doesn't cover it up. And then one time something rolled off the table and she thought it's a pen, and then she caught it with her legs, and it was the knife with the blade. So always cover that thingy up. Okay, it still covers it. Now I take my thing, add glue. At this I go over the line. I don't want the line to show. And I hope that still works. I just don't glue it on there. I just glue it on the part, on this part. Try to make it straight or not. So there. Okay. Now the next one goes over the next line, but not more. So I'm going to put glue here. Hope it works with glue. And go a bit further. And then bend the thingy away. Huh, I don't know if that works. It just bent my scallops. Maybe that does not work. Maybe you just need to bend this way. Okay, maybe my scallops are just bent. Like that. Yeah. This one too. It's not perfect. I tried to use lawn fawn stuff and I don't have circles, so I used the scalloped circles, but I think a straight edge or a normal circle would be better. Okay, so now the theory, this goes through here. It's so not in the middle. And then I glue down the right side of this one just to the slit. So needs to stay out a bit. Stays out a bit. I don't know if you see it. I don't know how crappy it's gonna be. I just tried to hold it now and test it. It works. So keep that in place. And then kind of lift it, put glue on this. So I'm not so good with that stuff. Just over here. Don't want it to really stick. And if I can do it, you can do it. That's why I love those dies that are already made everything, because this is hard. Okay, and glue it down, and then I can pull it. See, this part is glued down, and it works because it goes behind it, but it has space. So first I thought it can't be wider than that thingy, but it can. And it would be nice if there was something to, haha. Which would have been perfect because I glued another white piece on it. Okay. And then I'm nearly finished. I need to attach it to the card. Like the pull tab, it's gonna stay white. But I'm taking the corner rounder, maybe make a nice pull tab. First I thought I want to add the patterned paper to it too. Maybe I should do that. Okay, I'm gonna add the patterned paper too. Make it a bit, okay, that was not that much of an effort. I can just glue it on top of here. That's pretty. And I might go through my dies and look for an arrow to pull out. So now I need to attach it to my card base. I'm gonna make a top fold. And I will just put score tape around. So I ran out of battery and now it's recharged. I found an arrow in this set, which is this one. Push here. And then also I shortened my tab a bit because I wanted to fit in the envelope. And on the back I added a sleeve holder. What's it called? Those wraparound thingies. And the score tape just around it. And not too close because it needs a little wiggle room. And then I can attach it. But I like having a lot of adhesive on it. That's really sturdy. And then I can attach it. I want it to be a front thingy. Top fold. So. Okay, it sticks already, even though I'm not happy. There's cat hair. Hey. Okay, one can still reach the tab. It works. It's not the best. And then you can open those. Now I don't know what happens if it's open and I turn it. Ah, survives. It's all right. Okay, I might still add something on the inside. A sentiment or something. Yeah, but for now I'm done. So I'm not that happy with that card today, but that was the best I could do. And I thank you very much for watching and see you in the next one.